Your power and strength to shift. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have a tremendous amount of faith in humanity. We know how strong you are, how powerful you are, and how enlightened you are becoming to just how strong and powerful you are. Your journey is one of many, many lifetimes, and it is culminating in this one because you have already experienced everything that you wanted to experience in the third dimension. When you are able to realize how far you've come, you can also recognize yourself as masters of reality. This is not an easy place to incarnate. An awakening within this particular dimension and on this particular planet is only part of the journey. When we look at you now and we see the progress that you continue to make, we can only say that you have all the tools necessary, all the experience behind you, and all the love within you to take the final strides on your third-dimensional journey. It is a beautiful experience for all of you to take everything that you have ever done, seen, heard, felt, thought, and so on, and to bring it to a higher frequency state. Wherever you are right now in your lives and however you have been feeling, it is always to your benefit to recognize the power of this journey, the significance of what you are doing, and the mastery that it takes for you to make such a leap forward in consciousness. It will always benefit you to look within yourselves for the evidence of the shift in consciousness. Look within yourselves because you are at the center of this experience. Looking outside of yourselves for evidence is only going to trip you up. It's only going to make you question the progress that you've made, because progress cannot be measured in the external physical world. The external physical world can only reflect the progress that you're making within yourselves. And each and every day you are knowing yourselves more and more as beings of love, beings of light, and beings of source energy, and masters of this reality. We acknowledge you. We see the benefit of all that you have been living, and now we invite you to do the same. Not because it's necessary, but because it's time for all of you to begin to love yourselves more, to see your worth, and to feel the power and the strength of who you really are. Enjoying the shift. Someday you will look back at this time in your evolution as a species, and you'll wonder why you didn't enjoy this part of the journey more. You see everything is shifting, and you have an opportunity to experience that shift with a sense of awe and wonder at your participation in it. Getting there is not the main event. It is the journey that you're on that is within it so much richness and so much opportunities for a joyous ride. The eagerness that you have to get to where you know you are going is helping to keep you going through the tough times. But your ability to enhance your experience of the shift has in large part not yet been tapped into. When you think about exactly what it is that you are doing and the enormity of it, you can glean quite a bit of satisfaction from every experience that you have along your way. You are creating a new universe and a new experience of the fifth dimension. You are actualizing new technology in the physical body that is quite natural and quite capable of taking you beyond that which you can imagine. This is quite an endeavor, and hitting some potholes and running into some roadblocks along the way are a necessary part of the experience. You ultimately get to decide how you experience this journey. When you are listening to the subtle cues and messages and moving into the direction that you are being nudged into, you do have a better experience of your shift. But when you are too eager to get where you are going, you miss out on all the gems along the way. The movements of energy through you is what this ride is all about. It's an opportunity to experience what it is like to move, to shift, and to harness the energy for creative purposes. When you do engage with your shift with a sense of adventure, you are most certain to have a joyous journey. But when you are only and always about getting to the next phase, then you are giving yourselves tasks and you are making it into a job. Relax into the experience and enjoy the place where you are right now. You won't go back. You won't have another opportunity to enjoy this part of the journey, so you might as well start right here and right now. Politics and the shift. We have arrived at several conclusions about humanity and how you're going to progress forward in your shift. First of all, we have noticed that there is a great deal of attention being given to the politicians and what they are doing and how they are doing it. This is more relevant to your shift than you realize. It is necessary for you all to accept yourselves as the creators of your reality in order for you to empower yourselves enough to make the shift in consciousness. It is therefore necessary for each and every individual who is working towards assisting humanity in the shift to let go of any ideas about being victims. You are not victims, and you are not powerless to those who hold positions of power. When you act on your reactions of what is being done out there in political and international realm, you take your attention off of yourself. Therefore, it is necessary and important for all of you to let go of your obsessions with what's happening on the national and global scale It is far more important for you to see and feel what is going on inside of you. If you use the politicians to assist you by triggering you in the ways that you need to be triggered, then you can move forward with your personal journey and your personal evolution. And that is how you create a new world. That is how you create a world where those in positions of power actually care about you. You as individuals must first demonstrate that you care more about yourselves than you do about what someone out there is doing, even if it affects you on a personal level. Letting go of your attachments to the world behaving in a way that is appropriate by your standards is a necessary step in your evolution. The shift is happening, and you are all part of it, no matter how insignificant you sometimes feel. But our recommendation is for you to feel your significance and take your power back. Demonstrate to yourselves how easy it is for you to manifest the reality that you want to experience. Do so by turning off your news and turning on your creativity, your focus, your imagination. Be absolutely certain about what you want to create, and demonstrate to yourself how easy it is in the current energies. All you need is a bit more focus on yourself and your internal process. You will see much bigger changes when you focus within than when you attempt to make changes by looking at those in power and hoping that their agenda match your own. Offering frequencies. When you offer a frequency, you put out a signal. You are constantly interacting with this universe, and you are constantly shifting. You shift from one reality to the next based on that frequency that you are emitting. Now, we know that this isn't new news to any of you, but we want to point out that the offering of the frequency is your ticket to wherever you want to go. You don't have to wait for something to manifest or to be attracted to you because of that frequency you are offering. You can go directly to where you want to go. There's no need for you to experience the linear time concept at this point. As you fine-tune your abilities, you are able to offer multiple frequencies at once. Now, how is that possible, you might wonder? Well, many offerings are combinations. In other words, if you're going out to have dinner with your friends, you could be offering a combination of frequencies that is made up of excitement, joy, love, and freedom. All of these experiences that you are having at once combine their frequencies. You combine the base frequencies of all those offerings, and when you do that, you generally have fun and a deep, meaningful experience with other people. Now, when you offer a singular frequency, you have the benefit of focus. Focusing on one thing and one thing alone magnifies the frequency offering. So if you were only offering the frequency of love, for example, your ability to sink more deeply into that experience would create an amplification of that frequency, and you would take yourself directly to that experience. Again, there is no reason for you to experience a lag time at this point with the energies that are approaching and the energies that are already here. There has been a quickening of experience, and your ability to shift timelines has become accelerated. As you continue to move forward, you are going to see more immediate results to the offering of a frequency. You are here to master this experience of reality, and you are demonstrating to yourselves just how powerful you are every time you deliberately offer a frequency and you shift to the reality of your preference. We are the Arcturian Council, and we've enjoyed connecting with you.